Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mr. Gooch, and what I'm doing today is showing you how to create news stories in Premiere Pro, just some of the basic key things required to make a good looking news story. So first thing we do is we open up a new project in Premiere Pro. This window opens and we give it an appropriate title, and then once we've actually given it an appropriate title, you just simply go and click OK. From here, this will open up. This is your timeline. This is your entire editing window. What we do is we click and drag our videos into the bottom left-hand corner window here. This is your project window, and just everything that you need, you just drag into here. And then whenever you need to edit something, you just pull things from that workspace window. So from here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click and drag my video onto the timeline in this space here, and as you can see, that's created the work. Now, just quickly, this video is not an actual news story. It was just the only green screen footage I had. I've dragged the green screen video, put that onto a second line, then I've put the backdrop in on the video line 1 underneath the green screen. Now that I've set that up, I've gone into top right hand corner and typed in Ultra Key. This is what we need, and I've dragged Ultra Key onto my green screen video. From here, I've clicked up in the top left hand corner and selected the effects panel. Scrolled down to where it says Ultra Key, clicked on the eyedropper tool, and then clicked on the green, and as you can see, it's actually deleted all the green screen and showing us a backdrop underneath. Now, if yours is a little bit funny, you can obviously click on the matte cleanup or the matte spill areas and fiddle around with these, and these can often fix up your areas. Now I'm going to show you how to add graphics. Now, as you can see, I've clicked on Essential Graphics in the right-hand column here, and I'm scrolling down through the range. As you can see here, there is a large range of different texts that you can add. Each of these have their own animations and styles and fonts, but towards the bottom, we'll actually find some news story themed texts. So as you can see, we've just got these here. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add the opening title graphic. So I'm shifting all my videos off the timeline and then dragging that template over. And that obviously just needs to quickly process, because what these are doing is installing the fonts and the animations and everything like that. So as you can see, my thing is loading. Once I've actually done that, I can right click in the space between my videos and click Ripple Delete, and that just shifts my video back to the actual timeline. Back to the graphics. Now what I'm doing is I'm just clicking on this area, going back into Essential Graphics, making sure that I've highlighted the actual template. Then I click Edit, and as you can see here, we actually do have titles. So where it says The Spin, I can obviously just find that appropriate word and then type in the new title that I want if I'm not happy with the spin. And yes, as you can see here, I'm just writing up news and then swapping this out for and of course, as well, as you can see here, there are a range of things. We can actually change the colors of everything by just clicking on the colored boxes. These colored windows come up. You select the colors you want, click OK, and everything is done. All right. Now, of course, the next thing you want to do is go and add an insert title, normally to give us the name of the news anchor or their location. And as you can see, we have two options here. There's the left-hand side and right-hand side news inserts. I'm going to grab the left-hand side news insert, put that here, let that load, put my spacer over so I can see the text. It's taking a little while to kick in. There we go. And once again, when that's highlighted, I can go into the edit window and change the names and titles appropriately. So I'm changing Adobe News into Mr. News Guy, and then changing the other titles appropriately. All right, so look, this is a quick, easy tutorial on how you can just make your iMovie edit more professional once you've exported it and put it into Premiere Pro. So yeah, please just grab what you can from your iMovie edit and then put this in here. This is Chris Gooch for an Adobe tutorial, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Okay, thank you. Bye.